feel it coming on. I feel it coming on. Yeah. I want to talk to you for a second. I want to get something straight. I never asked you to smash the like button. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. There's just too much cyber in my head. Just got YouTube and WhatsApp. I do little clips for people that I know. But this is serious, yo. This is really serious, yo. Because they're about to come for Manny Pacquiao for fighting Ryan Garcia. So everybody in America that supports Manny Pacquiao, that's not an American, but you support him, share this, man. Because this is going to be the arsenal. All my Filipinos out there that's supporting me, man, I just looked at the analytics. Filipinos is supporting me strong. Strong. You support me more than the Americans. But I'm American. But I support someone that's not American. You know why? Because I love his style. I just love his style, yo. So please, this is going to be your arsenal when they come for Manny Pacquiao. This video right here is going to be your arsenal. Please, share it with the whole world if you have to. Because they're coming. They're licking their chops. They're licking their chops. They're saying he's making this sport a mockery. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Huh? They're saying he's making this sport a mockery. All right. So, you know, some of my videos, you know, I get flustered. I get so mad. I get so pissed that, you know, I say names wrong. I just, you know, I can't pronounce names right and all kind of shit. But today, I'm in the middle of a workout. I heard the news. So, please, the title of this video is F Your Title Belt. F your belt. And I'm going to explain why I'm going to give you this like this. So I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to do my sets. I'm going to do my reps, sit back down, and my mind should be open for anything right now. All right? All right, so let me get my set in. All right, let me get my set in because I'm pissed. Let me get my set in because I got to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right now, let's talk this, man. Let's talk this right now, cause I'm just share the video, man. Yeah, I'm multitasking. I got to, because my mind is just all over the place, and it takes me time to settle down, but I can't settle down now. So, if you look at the past videos, I made a video with Ryan Garcia, McGregor, and Manny Pacquiao. Then the video before that, I made another video, right? So go back and check those videos out and see if I'm committed to what I'm saying here, okay? Now, when it comes to this era, F your title. And let me explain. I'm not saying it. This era is saying it. Not me. Not me. Okay? Now, let's get to Ryan Garcia, because at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about why I say F your belt. All right? Ryan Garcia. Say he wanted to fight Tank Davis first, and his dream after the fight Tank Davis first is to fight who? Manny Pacquiao. Okay, end of discussion with that. Dustin Poirier bust down the hell of McGregor. It's over with him. The luster's gone. Adios, amigos. We're done. Right? You're out of here. So guess what now? We didn't think this was going to happen. We thought it was a joke. You think it was a joke? Right? I'm an old fart. But I'm getting with the times. I'm getting to understand this shit now. But history always repeats itself. Yeah, it repeats itself. So, when it comes to Ryan and Manny Pacquiao, Well, whose dream is it? Whose dream is it? It's Ryan's dream to fight Manny Pacquiao. But he said everything, but he flipped it. Because, let me ask you a question. Who's going to deny a fight with Manny Pacquiao? Sean Porter's going to deny a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Danny Garcia, is he going to deny a fight with Manny Pacquiao? Crawford, is he going to deny a fight? Errol Spence, are they going to deny a fight with Manny Pacquiao? No. So do you blame Ryan? Do you blame Ryan for doing this? Now, let's not be hypocritical now, because those names they all want to fight Manny Pacquiao. So if Ryan decides to pick him before he picks Tank, or if he decides to just get that bag and retire or whatever, so be it. You don't know the future. You just know what's going on in the present. And that's what's going on, right? So please, back up off me and listen to where I'm coming from. Now, since it's Ryan Garcia's dream, well, Manny Pacquiao don't have to move in weight if he wanted to. I mean, he could stay at 147. I mean, this is Ryan's opportunity, right? So he could go up to 147, right? He's 135. He could go. Oh man, you saying, man, don't say that, bro. What'd you say? Oh man, this nigga's crazy, man. This Negro is crazy. I'm just letting you know, Manny Pacquiao don't know how to do anything, because it's not his dream to fight Ryan. But Manny Pacquiao, the man he is, I know he'll go down to 140. He won't do that to the young lad. Huh? He won't do that to the young lad. Come on, he won't do that to the young lad. He'll go down 140. Now, as we all know in history, talking about Manny Pacquiao and his weight and how he could, he could be 147. He's 146 in some fights, 147. What am I talking about? See, I'm getting flustered. I'm so tight right now. I'm so tight. 147. 146, 145. He's a lot of people say he's really at 140. So who is that benefit? I mean, who's the last person he knocked out at 140? Was it Hatton? Stiffed him out right there in the middle of the ring, yo. So 140 might not be a good weight to fight Ryan. Ryan might think twice, but hey, even Steven, right? Manny goes down. Ryan goes up. We meet at 140. It's all good. It's just a fantasy fight. It's an icon fight. It's a fight that you never got in your life, and you got the opportunity, brother. That's right, Ryan. You got the opportunity. So now that we got that clear, that Manny Pacquiao don't have to do ish. He could make the choice what weight. But honorable Manny Pacquiao, I'm pretty sure he'll just go down to 140 and make this shit easy. Right? You see how compromise is going on here? You know what I'm saying? The compromise of 140. We could do this. We could do this. Okay? So let's just step that out the way. We know Manny Pacquiao don't have to do that, but he will do it. Honorable man. Okay. Let me get my next set in. Skip it, man. My basement's short, so, gotta work with what I got. Getting back to working out, so I'm just doing a little bit of this. Kiss it. 2, kiss it. Kiss that shit. Kiss that. Kiss the ceiling. Come on. It's a little something. Get warmed up. Get warmed up. Okay, let's get this on. Let's get this shit popping, yo. Okay? Now, F your belt. It's the name of this video. F your belt. I'm going to explain why. But let me sit my ass down here and say to myself, F your belt. You say, let's go to the point of this hostage shit. Manny Pacquiao is making a mockery. Oh, man. New talk. Manny Pacquiao is making a mockery. He's keeping the belt hostage. But hold up. Who era is this? Who era is this? Is this Manny Pacquiao era? Or is this Spence and Bud era? Let me repeat this shit again. Who era is this? Errol and Bud. So, this is the argument that I hear from other people out there that like to step on their dicks, right? They say one thing, he's holding it hostage, but they say, forget about Manny. This is your era. Do your thing. Are you going to do your thing? Are you going to do your thing? Errol and Bud, are you going to do your thing? Because the way I see it, you're one step ahead of Manny right now. Let me explain. Back up off me, home skillet, and let me explain. Let me just explain this shit. Kell Brook and Bud had a fight, right? Errol Spence and Danny Garcia had a fight. No more accident talk. None of that shit. They had their fight. These two fighters got wet with two different opponents and was successful. Yeah? So back up off me, home skillet. I'm going to tell you this right now. Back up off me. You stepping on your dicks. They are one step ahead of Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao was going to fight McGregor for numbers, right? The whole idea was to get back to his country going through this Verona thing, right? Okay. It was good. It was all good, right? He didn't get a fight yet. It's been 2 years. Didn't get a fight yet. So, McGregor, he failed. Next thing, what can I do to make some money? You know, and warm up at the same time. And warm up at the same time. And help my country at the same time. Yeah, this is the argument. This is the argument right here. Well, is this a fact? Those two brothers, they got wet already. With Kell Brook, right? And Danny Garcia. They got wet. They moving on to the next. What is the next? What is the next? Is Spence going to fight his mandatory Abu or whatever? Or is he going to fight Bud? So you tell me, who's keeping what hostage? Because now, officially, we got a warm-up fight with who? Ryan Garcia. Let Manny do his thing. Now, what are y'all doing? Can your Negroes stop the black-on-black crime and get it together? Can y'all do some reasoning here? Huh? Because you can't blame Manny Pacquiao for holding up y'all two doing your shit. This is a Brooklyn boy right here. Don't play with me, man. Yeah, I get in your shit. I should have been a lawyer, man. I should have been a lawyer. Y'all two need to get your shit together. Y'all two need to get your shit together. Manny already have a fight. He's making a mockery. He's doing this and he's doing that. I'm going to explain what I'm talking about. What F your belt and show you proof. And show you proof. So what are these two doing? Explain to me. Manny has nothing to do with it, even though he has a belt. You don't like it, but this is your era. Spence and Bud, this is your era. This is not Manny era. You start doing what you're supposed to do. And stop talking about, Manny's holding up the... Listen, y'all two can't even come to an agreement to fight. So what about y'all two? You're one step ahead of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was supposed to fight... If he wasn't fighting McGregor, he could have fought Mikey Garcia. Right? And I was like, Mikey sounds good. But would Ryan bring in more numbers? I mean, they're from the same heritage, the same culture. You don't think their country will be behind Ryan? Huh? You don't think their country will be behind Ryan and help Ryan? Or you think his country's gonna say, he's too young, he's too green. We're not gonna support him. Oh, yeah, in their mind they might say, Manny's gonna kill him. Manny's gonna murder him. But you think they're gonna cancel their own out because the odds is against them? That's not how they built. Okay? That's not how they built. Their culture is strong, yo. And I love them for that. I love them for that. So they're gonna support Ryan. Big time. Right, S.A.? We're gonna support. We're gonna support Ryan no matter what. He got the fight. So now my brothers, stop the black on black crime. get your shit together and fight each other for unification. Because if that's the fact, you cannot blame Manny Pacquiao for holding the belt hostage. Oh, but you saying, what is that you saying to me? Oh, Mayweather never did this certain. So listen, history repeats itself. History repeats itself. Yeah, Mayweather fought Canelo at the age of what? He was 23 and Mayweather was 13 years older, okay? Okay, yeah, he's not as old as Manny Pacquiao fighting Ryan Garcia, but history repeats itself. And this is some shit I need you to understand. Let me go do my set. Let me get my set on. So tired of these bullshit. Propaganda bullshit they talking. Come on, man. Shit. Going to 20. Forgot to count. Thinking at the same damn time about what I'm going to say. But I got proof. I got proof about fuck your belt. I got proof. Mother effers talking all this shit about keeping the belt hostage and all this bullshit. And you're going to blame Manny Pacquiao for this bullshit. Alright. That's enough, man. I ain't gonna take up all your time. Let's talk that shit. Let's talk that shit. Come on. I'm over here. All right. So where's my phone? So you want to blame Manny Pacquiao because he's holding up the division, right? Now, when Mayweather was fighting Canelo, why don't you blame the sanctioned bouts? You know, the sanctioned bodies and shit, right? If they don't strip Manny, because I know that's the next thing you want. You want them to strip Manny, all right? But I was reading some shit back then, and I said to myself, wow, history repeats itself. And I'm like, this shit is crazy. All right, nigga, stop with the rambling. Let's get it on. All right, let's read some stuff here, okay? All right, let's read. Although Canelo Alvarez, he lifted the WBA light middleweight title Saturday night from Austin Trout. Now, this is old news, okay? This is before he fought Mayweather, right? That's only partly true. And for this, and it's not his fault. This is not his fault. This is the WBA Alphabet Gang is so greedy, it actually has two fighters holding the same 150-pound super championship belt, both at the same damn time. Canelo and Mayweather. Oh shit! Ooh. All right, so let's see. So the sanction fees, the sanction bodies, they do whatever they want to do, and they change the rules and all this shit. But this ain't nothing new. Okay. Let's see what we got. The alphabet gangs love to bestow titles on boxers because it allows them to extract sanction fees from fighters. Over the years, they had earned to award geographical titles, interim titles, and even youth titles. These days, they also change sanction fees to eliminate bouts that offer no titles at all. Now, at each sanction, they come up with a new fee producing gimmicks. And then the other sanction fee immediately copy what the other sanction fee's doing. Man, listen. Oh my God. I'm so uptight. Okay. I'm sorry. I am so heated, man. But the way I see it, if you got Canelo and Mayweather holding the same damn title, right? You know what this sound like? What the fuck this sound like to you? Now, this is the WBA. I'm talking about, don't this shit sound familiar? The WBC with Devin Haney and Lopez. Who got the real belt? So, let me read a little bit more here because I saw something that caught my eye. I just gotta find it. Okay. At some point, Showtime and Golden Boy Promotions, which are struck with each other, where they stuck with each other and also tied at both fighters, may have to intercede to iron out those identical titles. Like the WBA, they don't want to anger either Canelo or Floyd. Why? Because of their ability to pull in fans and hold plenty of power. So far, the promoter and the network have gone along with the WBA without talking about the problem, apparently hoping that maybe no one will notice. Turn this shit off. Now, I could read, just I don't have my glasses. Okay, that's only. Let me give you the joke, yo. You know why they call me Caps and Fool? When I get on YouTube and shit, sometimes I can't see real close and shit. So I didn't have my glasses on. So in order for me to know the fuck I'm writing, I put it in caps. And that's why they call me Caps. Caps and G. Okay? That's why they call me Caps. That was the only reason why I said that. I'm putting everything in caps. And you know what? Everybody think I'm screaming at them. But I just don't have my glasses. I can't see close, real close. I'm getting older. All right? So back to this shit. So, you want them to strip Manny Pacquiao. But just remember, in history, this ain't nothing new with these sanctioned bodies. Would you think these sanctioned bodies care? Hey, who's representing those belts? Canelo and Mayweather. You don't want to get them mad because they pull in ass and seats. They got the fans. What's it sound like in this era? What does it sound like? Who got the most views? Who got the most subscribers? Listen, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, yo. Okay? This shit sound like the WBC doing this shit with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, man. So don't play with me, man. I'm done. I don't want to exercise no more. Okay? I was in the middle of exercising anyway. But this Caps and Full that can't see, right? I had to get my glasses and shit because I don't know the fuck I was writing on YouTube. That's why I call myself Caps in the first place, okay? To you, I'm capping. But whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. But this is how I'm going to tell you about F your title. This don't mean shit to Manny. This don't mean shit to Manny. Because Manny Pacquiao is way beyond the belts. Oh, you think you're above the law? Let me explain why. It's not because of him. It's because you and your fuckery. Your blood clot fuckery. Let me explain. Strip him. Strip Manny. He fight Ryan. He get enough. He does it to donate it to his country for this crisis or whatever. Now, do you think Manny at the end of this find Ryan Garcia is gonna raise his hand in victory and say, "I beat a 20-something years old that's inexperienced"? Tell me, you think it'll be the end of his career after this? Listen, if he does that, fine. I wouldn't like it, but you mother effers never thought he would go this far. So now you want to put your 2 cents in. Man, back up off me, home skillet, again. Just back up off me, man. Because you bullshit and you stepping on your dicks. Okay? Now, Manny, I believe he's knocking 2 birds with 1 stone. He's warming up. Same thing with Ryan. Fighting a southpaw. Fighting someone that that Manny might need a ladder to fight. Right? All the same shit. Remember, Manny and Tank are the same damn size. The only difference is they both have big fucking heads. Did you see? It was a little bit disturbing. This video I saw with Tank Davis and shit. It was kind of disturbing. But I think it was the same day he was going skiing and shit. And hey, Tank, he got a sense of humor, and he's living life, and I like that from him. But it was a little disturbing. He was like he had these shorts on, and then he had these shoes on, and he was doing some kind of dance. It was funny, but very disturbing. But then he had fun skiing, and he was ski. It was all fun and shit. But that other part was very disturbing to me. very disturbing. But we all live life. But let's get back to the point. This is what Ryan thinks. That Tanks need a ladder. Tank don't have the skills to pay the bills. So he would decide in his mind, well, this would be an opportunity. I'll put Manny Pacquiao in front of Tank. But another thing, he know that even if he feel in his heart with that young youth that he might be able to beat Manny Pacquiao, but a lot of people say he's going to get murdered, he's going to get abused and this and that. Who would you rather lose to? Who would you rather lose to? Would you rather lose to Tank in your era? Or would you rather lose to an icon? I, my friends, would rather lose to an icon. I would. I'd rather lose to an icon. Think about it. I'm not going to give you the answer why. Think about it, right? It's like, you think about that. I'd rather lose to an icon before I lose to all these. Now, the youth is different because he's in his 20s. Manny Pacquiao's in his 40s. It's not his height. It's not his reach. It's his experience. We saw what he did with Keith Thurman. So it's experience, right? So we know what's going to happen to Ryan Garcia. And Ryan is totally happy with that because he's a fighter. He's a boxer. Yeah, he might be a model, but he's a boxer. He might be this. He might have a whole bunch of subs and this and that, and all these fighters got subs and millions of people watching, but he's a fighter. And he's getting in the ring with an icon. Win or lose, you're winning. Win or lose, you're winning with an icon. Now, you could go and deal with these brothers over here and fight them when you're ready. But same thing with Keith. Keith Thurman, he lost an icon. He left that 0. He's not afraid to lose it. He lost to the icon. You think he's really that hurt? Nah. Yeah, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. I think you'd be more embarrassed that you lost the icon, but at the same time, you learn something. And when you learn something, you get this kind of spirit in you. That you tap dance, you two-step with a Manny Pacquiao, man. You felt that. So now you ready to step in the ring and fight anybody. You're like, yeah, I did it and I survived. Who are you? Who are you? I touch on something you never touch. So let me go on to what I was saying, because I'm not doing no more sets. I'm done with that shit. That shit's calming me down now. So, the belt. Strip him. Strip Manny. Strip Manny. I want you to strip him. Strip him. And this is what's going to happen because you're making this shit happen. Who era is this? Era and Buzz era, right? Era, right. Is there, right? Yeah, okay. It's their fucking era. So if they're their era, why they're not behaving like it's their era, right? Because this is your argument. Oh, forget about Manny. Y'all two should do your own thing. I fucking agree. I totally agree with you. Okay? But if they strip Manny, you think that's going to stop Manny from fighting Earl Spence or Bud Crawford? No. Let them strip him. And after they strip him, he could fight Errol Spence and get 2 belts. Checkmate, bitch. Checkmate, bitch. So listen, you think you're he's making a mockery and this is, and Manny's is holding up the division. And no, who era is this? Who era is this? Don't play with me, man. This Brooklyn boy, he got sense, yo. He got sense. What's not good for one is good for the other. It's not working, especially with Manny because he's an icon. He's an icon. He got all the cards on the table. Yo, you know what's holding up this shit? You know what's really holding this shit up? Mayweather. Fight Manny Pacquiao. If this is all what Manny Pacquiao wanted. He didn't want to be in your fucking era. This is not what he wanted. Mayweather, this is what he wanted. He wanted Mayweather. Okay? No risk Mayweather. That's gonna fight Logan Paul. I forgot. Broner took your spot without no competition. He don't even have an opponent, and he took your date. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. So we're not seeing you fight Logan Paul Logan on February 20th. You gotta scratch that shit to April. Oh, is it April? Or maybe you might change your plans after getting this new information with Manny Pacquiao fighting Ryan Garcia. I tell you, this shit ain't over with Manny and Mayweather. I keep telling you that. But it's going in one fucking ear right out the other. It's not mumbo jumbo. Whatever. It's not. It's not. It's not over between these two. And you got to understand this. You got to look at my other videos. I'm telling you, it's not over. Listen, I made these videos. I came out on YouTube because of all the bias talk about Manny. If you look at my channel, send this out. All my channels, majority of 99% is about Manny, Errol Spence, and Crawford. Huh? Yeah? This is the first time I've ever been on video, yo. I tell you, I don't have these Instagram and shit. I just want to be so much into this shit. I'm just with this YouTube. And my mission is to send this message out. Let's send it out, man. Yo, support me. Because I'm supporting Manny, yo. That's the only reason why. We got too many people against Manny. Too many fucking spitting. You know? Huh? So please, man. Take the what and leave the money? Take the money and leave the what? Come on, man. Stop that bullshit, yo. So take your damn title. If the WBA don't want Manny Pacquiao to represent his title, and they don't want to get that big money from the Manny Pacquiao icon, they don't want to get the big money, right? Well, do what you're supposed to do. I agree. You want to strip him? Strip him. It doesn't matter. Because I have faith. I have faith that Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, without Manny having a belt, Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Triple G, whatever, will fight Manny Pacquiao. Will fight Manny Pacquiao, yo. Because they want that money too, man. They sold out. They sold their era out, boy. So you can hear all this shit on one side and regurgitate it over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? Regurgitate it. Oh, Manny, he's holding up the belt hostage. But I have facts right here. The fact is, none of these boxers will not fight each other until they fight Manny. Until they fight Manny. They all putting their skirts up. And doggy style. Waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's what it is. They're just waiting for him. But he gave the opportunity to Ryan. And like I said, these sanctions, this thing with the WBC and Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez and both of them have the same belts. Listen, Canelo and Mayweather had the same fucking issue. Boxing fans, do your research. Check it out. I know they came to some conclusion, but after Canelo beat Trout, I don't understand this, man. I'm telling you, it's the boxing fans versus the casual fans. That's it. And what is left in this era? Why you think, man? Listen, do you really think that Mayweather is broke? I mean, what is he coming out here for? You're not fighting somebody in your same age bracket, Manny Pacquiao. You know, if you fought him, this shit would have been all over. Why don't you blame Mayweather for this bullshit? Huh? That's what I thought. Why don't you blame Mayweather for this bullshit, man? You can't. You're always trying to blame somebody else, man. You're always trying to blame somebody else. 50-0. Pro fight. 50-0. For someone that didn't have a record in boxing. But you complaining that Ryan didn't do nothing. Yeah, he fought Luke Campbell, that fought Lomachenko and Linares and all this. That's more than fucking McGregor ever did in boxing. Ryan Garcia is a boxer, man. And if he decides that he want to take this fight, you can't get mad at him because everybody else is fighting him. You can't get mad of the sanction bodies because they play these stunts all the time. Different faces. Same bullshit. Same different eras. Same bullshit. Okay? So don't run this shit on me, man. Don't run shit on me. Come on, man. Stop it, yo. Stop it. This shit's been, 34 minutes? At the end, I'm just saying, yo, who's selling out what? Who's holding hostage what? Errol Spence and Bud is holding up the division. Not Manny, because Manny now, he has a fight with Ryan. And he got to get his feet wet. Yeah, he got to get his two-step on. What are y'all two doing? Or Errol Spence, is he going to fight his mandatory and not fight Crawford? What, because y'all can't get this 60-40 shit together? Man, make this shit 40-40, and whoever wins get the 20%. Stop the bullshit, man. It's not a 50-50 fight, whatever. But if y'all can't get this shit together while Manny two-stepping with Ryan, y'all stepping on your dicks. Y'all stepping on your dicks. I ain't trying to hear that shit no more, man. Please, do me a favor. I'll try to make it as clean as possible. I'm sorry, but I'm very passionate with Manny Pacquiao. I'm very passionate, man. Because he had like over 70 fights, man. Like 71, 72 fights total. And he's not American. I understand he's not American. But he got the style, and he got the technique, and he got the drive, and he's been out there, and he done his dues, though. Mayweather started this. Mayweather started this whole shit about fighting an MMA. Oh, fighting a Logan Paul. First of all, you got to pay $14 here, and then in the middle, you pay $7, $18, and then if you don't do that, and you don't get it early, you got to pay fucking $50 or some bullshit. Scratch that. Adrian Broner shut that down. And maybe that was all bullshit. Because he got the news that maybe this is all speculation and opinion. Maybe he got the news about Ryan Garcia. And he said, you know what, Adrian Broner, just take that date. Just take it. You know what I'm saying? Or, masterminds behind the mastermind. Okay? This is what it is, man. So, yeah, I'm a new channel. I might not know a lot about boxing, but I smell some bullshit, yo. And I can't stand when y'all keep blaming Manny Pacquiao for doing these things when somebody already set the trend. He blazed the trend already. Yo, man, you can't play with me, man. Please, the Filipinos. Yeah, I want some numbers on this one right here because this is going to be the arsenal you need. This is going to be the arsenal you need. Man, Pacquiao ain't doing nothing, man. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And even more. More than anybody expected him to do. So, yes, at the end of the day, do Manny raise his hand up after beating Ryan Garcia? And do people will look at him like, you going to retire? After that? He ain't do nothing. Nah. He's going to end up fighting Errol Spence, yo. Hopefully. And if he don't, and he fight Mikey and then he decides to retire, so be it. Because he's not holding up this era. Errol and Bud holding up this era. And Mayweather should have done fight Manny Pacquiao. And this would have been done and over. But no risk, huh? Look what happened now. Look what happened now. Now you're looking for somebody to blame. Yo, I'm done talking, man. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. Till my enemies be friends, my friends be enemies. Don't pretend. Just don't pretend, man. Play these games with me, man. Don't play these games with me. All I got to say is, please, make this one of your #1 videos right now. And like or dislike, just send it out, man. Because everywhere I turn around, I already see it. I'm already hearing this shit. They coming for Manny, yo.